I cannot tell you what color this is. It came from somewhere colors cannot go. From a wordless place inside the soul that only silence seems to know. Each time I try to make it reasonable, to name the kind of heaven that I feel, I turn it into clumsy little sentences and make the purest things sound less than real. I stand before you like a foolish man, while every honest word arrives too late. You see confusion, not devotion, and every effort makes you pull away. You think I give you far too little because I cannot make it clear, but some oceans look like silence when you only watch them from the shore. I loved you in the language before words, before hearts learned to bargain, before promises rehearsed. I brought you something no one could counterfeit. You saw a foolish man, I was drowning in it. Some love gets lost in translation, not because it isn't true. I loved you in the language before words, and I was trying to give it all to you. Then I go home and let the night undo me, and cry for everything I could not say. I gather courage from the floor by morning and wait for one more chance another day. I never asked you to come and rescue me or promise me a life untouched by pain. I only wanted you to recognize the cleanest gift my heart had ever made. But gifts the soul creates in silence can look like empty hands. You thought I came to you with nothing, I came with all I am. I loved you in the language before words, before hearts learned to bargain, before promises rehearsed. I brought you something no one could counterfeit. You saw a foolish man, I was drowning in it. Some love gets lost in translation, not because it isn't true. I loved you in the language before words, and I was trying to give it all to you. I am the son of a simple shepherd. I learned love where open fields begin, from the dog that waited by the doorway, from the mare that trusted gentle hands again. Maybe I was foolish to believe human hearts still love that way, but when the wolves of life surround you and teach betrayal letter by letter, you may remember there was once a man who never used your weakness as a weapon, who could not explain the love he offered because his heart had never learned deception. I loved you in the language before words, before kindness wore a mask and faith became a curse. I brought you something no one could counterfeit. You called me foolish, but I was honest in it. Some love gets lost in translation, and some truths arrive too late. I loved you in the language before words. You may understand it when the wolves of gave you what the world may teach you, only after taking far too much. You may forget the words I struggled with, but not the safety inside the way I loved. I left these words with an old friend of yours. She will know when to place them in your hands. By the time you finally understand them, I'll be gone from every life we planned. Not because my love had disappeared, and not because another took your place. I simply could not spend forever offering a gift you were not ready to embrace. And when the walls grow quiet, you may finally hear the language of the heart that once stood trembling here.